Hey guys, myself here. Welcome back to the channel. Now today I want to talk about iOS 17 once again. Yes, as we get closer to an official release of iOS 17 Developer Beta 1, more information gets leaked, the more rumors come about. And today I wanted to share one of the latest details as into one of the biggest changes in years that could be coming to the iPhone with iOS 17. So I'm super excited. Let's just dive right into this one. Now, as always, if you would like to stay up to date with the latest iOS news and Apple software updates, of course, don't forget to subscribe and make sure you turn on those notifications so that you don't miss another episode. Now, I'll first want to talk about device support because this is always a question, right? Will your iPhone support the latest iOS 17? Now, I do have a video on this I filmed about a week and a half ago, but now another rumor indicates that Apple could be dropping support for iPhone 10, iPhone 8, and iPhone 8 Plus with iOS 17. So if you have one of these devices, I personally give it about a 50% chance that Apple will add support to the iPhone 10, iPhone 8, and 8 Plus, but it looks like they will be dropping support with iOS 17. And it's kind of crazy to think that because the iPhone 10 just changed so much. It changed right to Face ID for the first time, a full screen iPhone. It was just such a great device for its time, and it changed a lot from the iPhone. Even the operating system became a gesture-based operating system, which that alone just changed the entire way we used our iPhones. But anyway, one of the latest rumors do indicate that Apple will be dropping support for those devices, unfortunately, but I'm hoping that they continue support with those devices. But anyway, let's get to some of the latest information in regards to the software itself this year. One thing that's remained the same ever since the iPhone 10 was announced was the Control Center. Ever since iPhone 10, Control Center was now at the top right corner of the operating system. Well, now it looks like Apple could be changing Control Center, one of its biggest changes to Control Center in about 6 years since the iPhone 10 was announced. Now, I do have a few concepts here that I wanted to share with you guys. The first one is bringing Control Center back from the bottom of the screen. I think this is so much better to do if you do something like this. Let me know what you think in those comments down below. If we get a Control Center that comes out from the bottom, or even the option to enable the bottom right corner, would you prefer this instead of having to swipe on the top right portion? I would like to get your thoughts in those comments down below. But I really enjoy the fact that with iOS 10 and before, we had the Control Center at the bottom. We didn't have to use two hands in order to enable one of these toggles or control our devices. It was just so much easier to do this right here than it is to actually swipe from the top. I think this is so much better in my opinion. And you can see right here, this Control Center also looks a little more streamlined in my opinion. This is of course a jailbreak tweak. I also have another concept or another jailbreak tweak to share with you guys, which could be the other route that Apple could be taking here. So let's go ahead and stop this one from running and let's run what's called Big Sur Center. Now this one will give you a Control Center like experience as on the Mac. So this one will be enabled from the top as per usual, but take a look here. This one here allows you to have a cleaner UI in my opinion. We have all the toggles on the top here. We have all the Wi-Fi, Bluetooth toggles right here as per usual. We have the do not disturb, lock rotation camera, and then these toggles right here for the volume and the brightness resemble a lot of the Mac OS stuff. Now, Apple usually likes to make their operating systems look alike and familiar. I think Apple could be doing something like this actually, so it looks so much more like Mac OS, and I think it looks a lot better in my opinion as well, just the way it's put together. But then again, this is a jailbreak tweak. Apple has famously known for taking jailbreak tweaks in the past and integrating them into iOS. So two options there: swiping from the bottom, maybe a more modern, cleaner UI, or a macOS style from the top, continuing with the Control Center gestures and style, but making it look a little more modern. Which one would you prefer, or would you prefer Apple leave it alone and just stick to what we know? Let me know in those comments down below. Super exciting news. Over 6 years of Control Center could be changing within the next 2 months with iOS 17 and Developer Beta 1. Super excited for the software. Of course, stay tuned here to the channel. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.